You know, with every teenager, they always have that very concern about their image, pretty much their body. Like, are they like? Do they have pimples? Like what I do in my video. Like, I have a pimple there, pimple there. Am I too chunky? Does my butt look too big? Do I have broad shoulders? It's pretty much a lot of teenagers think of this. Pretty much are very, very uncomfortable about their image. They're very insecure about their how they look. So that's why they start working out, um, try to try to start a lot of things. They try to make themselves look like a god or something. Pretty much start working out, try to get fit into small clothes and stuff like that. Pretty much it's peer pressure. But you know where some of that peer pressure comes from? It's when people like Abercrombie and Fitch, who comes out here and says he doesn't want larger people shopping in his stores. He wants thin and beautiful people. The CEO says he doesn't want his core customers to see people aren't as hot as them wearing his clothing. People who wear his clothing should feel like they're one of the cool kids. Here's the thing about that. The thing is when someone tries to a market like that, it's pretty harmful, you know. And the thing is, some of these comments were made back in '06. What many people has ranted about and probably has not covered this. Some of these comments were mentioned back in '06, and someone pulled it back up about some of his references and stuff back in '06 and threw it back onto the table again. And in a very recent interview, he pretty much continued with the same philosophy. Pretty much it's like, oh, all these people need to be all cool kids. Now, the reason why, even in the beginning of this article, teen retailer Abercrombie and Fitch does not stock at XL or double XL in women's clothing because they don't want overweight women wearing their clothes, their brand, pretty much. They want the cool kids, and they don't want to consider plus size women as a part of that group. Now, here's the thing. Now, with these teen retailers like Abercrombie and Fitch, American Eagle, H&M, and all these kind of stores, they aim for teenagers. Now, I've been in American Eagle, I've been in Abercrombie and Fitch. I bought some of the Abercrombie and Fitch's stuff about like 6-7 years ago, and some American Eagle, and you know, at least the other companies don't have the guts to go sit out here and brag and say, "Oh, we don't want to cover fat women. We don't want to cover women who are chunky or a little bit too big for our clothes. They need to learn how to lose weight." That's pretty much the attitude I'm getting out of that. Because you know what? Here's the thing about this. What's very strange is American Eagle American Eagle goes up to size 18 with their pants, with their pant sizes. Abercrombie and Fitch only goes to 10. H&M only goes to 16. So H&M and American Eagle are more suitable for the plus sizes. Now the thing is, many of these companies don't advertise for it, and then you're just going to probably come up. It's like the reason why, like Abercrombie has XL and double XL for men. Well, the thing is, the reason why they're doing it is quoting here. The only reason Abercrombie offers extra large or double XL men's sizes is probably to appeal to beefy football players and wrestlers. What the CEO says. And the source I'm reading from, Business Insider, try to ask for comments why it doesn't offer it, and the spokeswoman doesn't say it. However, in a 2006 interview with Salon, Jeffries himself said that the business was built around sex appeal. Here's the thing. If you're going to sit around and focus mainly about sex appeal and about skinny looking people and all that, that's pretty damn wrong. So you think that a bunch of teenagers need to be look like they're sex symbols and fuck each other? We already have a problem enough with teenagers already screwing each other. Not even, some of them not even using protection and aren't in teen pregnancies and stuff like that. But you're the one that's going to promote this kind of culture that they need to look like like sex gods and goddesses. I'm sorry, but when I hear stories like this, I'm glad that I don't wear these kind of clothes anymore because I'm chunky now. I'm like someone obese. Well, obviously obese, but when I see these kind of stories, I'm like, this is just promoting more pressure. Because I know, like, little girls want to like to dream of saying, "Oh, I want to become like a Barbie doll and stuff like that. I want to look like a princess and stuff like that." And then when they get in their teenage years, have anxiety. They have all this kind of stuff. They're very insecure because they want to look like they want to be popular. They want to look good. They want to be what people looks at them for. Now, and pretty much that's what it is. And then you know what's the sad? But here's the good thing about this, though. You can sit here and preach it, but you know what? Hopefully people has the right mind to judge based on the personality, not on the looks. Use the looks as a bonus, but judge based on the personality because you know what? The people that looks good and thinks they look hot and all that, quite a few of them has dull personalities. Pretty much personalities that I'd rather not go around and touch whatsoever with a barge pole. But you know what? I'd rather not stand up a girl who's going to say, "Oh my God, I'm going to go to the shop today. I'm going to get my nails done." And talk all about themselves. Talk how good looking they are and all that. And pretty much and pretty much dumb as a fucking door now when it comes to education and stuff. Why should I'd rather not be around a woman like that. But since I'm gay, that's a whole different case. But, you know what? The CEO, you know what? I'm glad that people are now realizing your marketing tactics and stuff. And you know what? You can take all those little profits that you got over the last couple of years and stick it up your ass because I think you might want to be saving up that money. You might want to save up that money because you're going to have a lot in effect with your marketing strategies. Because you know what? People can sit out here and bitch and moan as much as they want about it. But the only real effective way to stop these people from promoting this kind of image is boycott their products, their brand, whatever. People like them should not be sitting here and mentioning these kind of comments, trying to promote such stupidity of this. You know what? Who gives a shit if someone's overweight? Who gives a shit if someone has some facial problems and stuff, has a physical disability and stuff? Who gives a shit? Stop discriminating people. Stop acting like because they're a little bit chunky that they don't deserve to be cool. You know what? I've met a lot of people that were a little bit overweight who couldn't fit in their clothes and still look good, still look fabulous and stuff. You know what? And I think these kind of people deserve that attention, not people like you who is 62 years old. Or maybe even older than that now, who has to use hair dye and wants to act like he's a little hipster teenager in fucking high school wearing a t-shirt and pants. I'm sorry, but you're fucking old. Stop it. Stop promoting an image like that. You're not cool. You're not trendy. You're nothing but an arrogant douchebag who is luckily has made a company promoting that kind of stuff and getting away with it. You better be lucky that you've made money so far off of that kind of off of that marketed tragedy. But you know what? Many people has now opened up their eyes and see how much of a fucking arrogant douchebag you are, Abercombie and Finch. How about I suggest to start thinking about your marketing strategies now, or else your company's going to fall apart. And I hope you can live off those profits probably for the rest of your life. Because, I mean, you're turning into an old shit anyways. So, yeah. But girls who get affected by this kind of thing, that might come across this video, you know what? Don't give a shit about it. You look beautiful. You're beautiful as ever. Because you know what? Even if you might have a little chunk in you or whatsoever, you're still beautiful. You might be a little overweight. You're beautiful. You might have something, have pimples and stuff over on your face. You're still beautiful. Just take care of yourself. Try to make yourself look good as much as you can, and don't try to change for because of what some stupid company wants to market. You're still beautiful as you are. Same way to you, men. You are also beautiful. Don't sit here and get judged by people who really are just like the dullest light bulbs and really can't think with their mind. Who, especially the CEO, who's somehow got away with this shit. So. Anywho, this is Unconsciously Online signing out. Thank you very much for tuning in this rant. I'd like to hear your opinions.